Welcome to Wigglesticks TV.
It's time to start working on my track day fairing preparations. I got this this solo tail section off a guy on the internet or something. It looks pretty bad obviously up here, but if you look at the underneath of it, the actual structure and everything of the tail section, other than the cobwebs, is in pretty good nick. So I think it's definitely savable. So I found a guy who can fix it for me. So I'm just going to take the stickers off for him with a heat gun or whatever, and probably take the seat pad off as well, and yeah, just get a very quick sort of restoration jobby or repair job on it, just to make it look a little bit nicer, and yeah, then we'll slap it on and see what it fits, because it should pretty much just bolt in as the other one. So I'll just go and get the heat gun off and get rid of some of these stickers on here, and then I've got this fiberglass nose cone as well, which I can use. It's actually in quite good condition, and it's even in sort of a colour that I think I can probably live with. So I think I'll probably just clean up this white section, make some more stickers for it, and yeah, then I'll just run that one. I've got a new screen I've ordered for that, so that's on its way. But yeah, this one is actually in quite good condition, and it can just mount into the other original 98 fairing that I was trying to fix a while back, but ended up getting these ones. So yeah, that's the next little project. I'm getting ready for some track days in the near future. Well, my favourite job of removing seats from tail units have started. Just going to start removing the rest of the stickers now to see what condition the rest of this is in. So sticker, 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 and then I think this, yeah, this fluorescent part here is actually a sticker, where the grey piece is paint. So we'll see if we can get all that off as well. So I won't worry about filming this. I'll just get the heat gun out and start peeling it off and see where we're at. Managed to get the worst side off there. It's not too bad. Nothing a little bit of fiberglass reinforcement won't fix. So yeah, now I'll get cracking on this. Hard to see. Get cracking on the sticker that's behind the seat hump here. So I think that will be a little bit painful to get off, just because of all where it's tearing. So it's a bit hard to get off in one piece. But we'll get there. Well, I pretty much got all the stickers off there now. Cleaned most of the stuff off, and because I'm running the undertail on the other bike, I'm not going to take that off for track. I'll just take the indicators off. I cut out the base plate part that was sitting in here now, so just with a little Dremel along the edge, and it just popped out. So yeah, so it's looking much better than it did previously. Just got to go back and get some more of this glue and stuff off. That's paint. This is also paint on there as well. So yeah, it's getting there. I think it'll work all right for a set of track fairing. Other part of my race fairing I dug out of storage today, belly pan. Been repaired a few times, and it just needs one more repair on the side there, and it should be good to go. Some old Melbourne Suzuki bike, I can't remember whose this was off, but yeah, should scrub up all right. I've got this all cleaned up now. You can see it's had a few patches and stuff over its life in its life. So we'll just need to re-fiberglass that patch in, and maybe put a little bit more fiberglass where that sun is shining through there. It should be all right. Stickers and everything came off pretty good, so I think it'll clean up all right. A little bit of filler and stuff needed, but yeah, it is just track fairing anyway, so. Well, after a good bit more sanding, we're sort of getting to the bottom of where we're at. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just attempt to fill some of this up with the gel coat filler stuff in here, and then try and build up some of these other layers around here and see if it works, see what it's like to work with, and that kind of stuff. And then we'll go back and do a bunch more sanding, and particularly on this other side here, I've got to do a little bit of work in terms of building that up and whatnot. I marked out the areas that I need to reinforce with some fiberglass on the back side here, so it's not too bad. We'll just see how good we can get this top and see how the filler sort of fills in these little cracks or whatnot. Yeah, we'll go from there. Ended up doing a slight change of plans. Ended up just putting some clear resin over the top of these cracks, just to try and seal them, and then I tried to build the big hole that was in there up with some tape and resin as well. So just let it sit and cure for a little while and then sand it back, and then we'll go over the top with some gel coat sealer putty stuff. So yeah. I ended up deciding to reinforce the underneath of all this fiberglass. So where you can see the squares and where I've reinforced all those areas from the underneath, and it's just all curing and stuff now. So I've just got this is the thinnest part down here, so I need to build that up on the other side a little bit, and then it should be pretty right for filler. So you can see the underneath of this side here has been repaired previously, so I need to re-drill that hole in there, and then that's probably where the most work is, to rebuild that side, because it's all missing a piece in here, and I'm just filling some resin in this top piece here before I go back and start to make all this in, fill all this in with some gel coat filler. So yeah. Made an early start this morning just repairing the outside of the seat down this bottom section here. So sanded it back and then put some fiberglass and resin in the little gaps where it was a bit thin. So I'll just let that sit for a little bit, and then I can get back to sanding it proper and filling in the rest of this piece and the front piece here. Yeah, it seemed to have gone pretty well, and then I ended up having some resin left over. I just used that to join the two pieces, because this was flapping, like you can see in the image. So I've just used the spare resin just to join those pieces back together, rather than race the resin. So then I'll go back once this sets, and this actually will be a little bit bigger job than I thought, I think, but anyway, we'll get there. So this one's should be joined back together into one piece shortly. So I'll probably leave this to a separate episode. I'll try and finish the other one first. Had this sitting here now for a couple of hours, so it should be all stuck together with any luck. It's definitely stuck to there. Definitely stuck back into one piece now. It'll need to go back over it and reinforce it, obviously, because it's it's only just held together by a square of resin and stuff in that part, but I'll go back and sand all this area back, maybe add a piece of mesh screening or something on there just to give it a bit of strength in this area, and then re-glass it over the top. But it's probably for a quick exercise to join these panels back together. I think it worked pretty well. And then I just had it taped on the other side, so. Just thought I would do a test fit to see how this actually sat on the bike, mainly because I have a little crack in the front here that I was going to repair, and I thought I'd better check to see if this hole is actually in the right spot, and it's not. I think it's got to go like over here somewhere, and then the other thing that's in the wrong spot is that hole. It has to go probably back up here a little bit is where it is, rather than being down here. So yeah, it's fitting pretty well and everything at the back. It's just the holes are in the wrong spot. So that's not too much of a problem. I'll just fill this one in and drill another hole in there, in the same spot as that one. So yeah, not too much of a problem, just something else to do. Well, she's getting pretty close to being complete now. I've just gone around and circled all the little like pinholes and stuff I need to fill. But yeah, I think it's come up quite nicely compared to what it was when we first started. Trying to remember that it's only a track fairing, so I don't really need to put that much work into it, but I just need to smooth out a few little curves and stuff here, try and get that shape a bit nicer. But I think it's yeah, it's come up pretty well, I think. Certainly looks tons better than it did when we started out. So yeah, I will probably leave this once I've put these holes, put these holes in it, and then move on to the next fairing, and try and put the primer filler and stuff on all of the pieces at the same time. So this will I'll probably call this video here, I think, and yeah, because it's only so many things you can see about filling something in with fiberglass and filler. So yeah, it's looking like a tail unit again, fixed up all the major damage, and yeah, it's soon to live another day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.